All right. They give you the letter of the law. They don't give you the due diligence of the law. And lawyers, the public defenders, are paid to lose their cases. You take the White, Pettit, Warren Brown, Murphy, any of these warrior lawyers, they went to the same school that these public defenders did. So why is the public defenders losing 85% of their cases and the so-called super lawyers winning all theirs?
Yeah.
Right? Why does it cost me $45,000 to walk away from a case I should have walked away from in the first place?
Wow.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Corruption in the court came when they got rid of corruption in the court been around for a while, but I felt it was my responsibility and my moral responsibility as an individual to challenge the court and the system. I don't know nobody that went to jail in 2 different states to prove that the public defenders work for the state's attorneys. I don't know nobody that gave up their livelihood and their freedom to prove a point. We ain't gonna have no more Martin Luther Kings and no more Malcolm X's. So you got to settle for a fool like Shorty.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say you're a fool.
You got to be a fool because if you act intelligent, if you act smart, they're going to kill you. When I put them toilets out, it was a jokey joke. It was funny. When I was locked up, everybody was cracking jokes about the toilet guy. When I got out of jail, they was quiet as a church mouse. You can't pay a reporter. You can't pay Justin Fenton. You can't pay nobody to say nothing to me or nothing crazy to me. You can't pay nobody on that page that I show you with them names on it. The names, and I'm going to name y'all so we don't have no misunderstandings, all right? I'm going to call your name out on the radio, and if you got a problem with me, come holler at me, all right? First of all, it says right here, in the office of Barbara Mikulski, all right, dated 2009, February 25th, 2009. I am making a documentary about the prison industry and filming about racism in the Lake County judicial system, denial of due process and equal protections and freedom of speech. That was filed in 2009, long before you locked me up in 2011. I got 45 pages of petitions where people signed to give me justice in the courts. All right? Now we're going to name your names because, like I said, y'all blocking this, and it ain't going to happen because I got more time than O'Malley got dirty money.
Now, who blocking what?
Who blocking it? Doug Gansler's blocking it. Bernstein is blocking it. Rod Rosenstein is blocking it. Alan Locks is blocking it. The Department of Justice is blocking it because it's exposing the corruption in the courts. And here it is right here. A motion to squash the subpoena and motion of protective order. You're going to put a protective order on me because you locked me up? Witnesses, Governor O'Malley, former Governor Bob Ehrlich, the Comptroller of the State of Maryland, Peter Francott, Baltimore State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger, Fisher, County Sheriff Jay Fisher, Judge Turnbull, Judge Pearson, Court of Appeals Chief Judge Bell, Baltimore County Sheriff Sergeant Duvall, State's Attorney Malcolm Ruff, Circuit Court Frank Conway, Comptroller Auditor Thomas Terrell, State Senator James Boschini, State Senator Kathleen Pugh, State Senator Nathaniel McFadden. Their councils have moved to squash subpoenas directed for them to move for protective order. They got videos and evidence of me making a movie about Governor O'Malley in the 2010 elections. All right? Robert Lang, WBAL. Now, these are the people that's involved and named on the case. And if you go to the Towson Courthouse, case number 0804-000-4668-2012, here goes the names on the paper, all right? Jacques Ray Davis, Patricia Clark from Bank of America, James Hammond, Karen Parks, Fox 45, Paul Weinblatt, my accountant, all right? Scott Schellenberger, the Comptroller of the State of Maryland, Governor O'Malley, Adam May from WJZ, Kai Jackson, WJZ. Because when I was locked up, WJZ had a lot to say about them toilets. They didn't say nothing about them toilets when I left them in front of their TV stations. You feel me? Because they full of it too. We go to Sheriff Fisher, Judge Turnbull, Sergeant Duvall, Malcolm Ruff, Frank Conway, Pollard Towing, Special Agent Richard McFeely, Barry Sims, WBAL. I-Team ain't reporting none of this.
Now, all these
Let me
names,
finish. All these names is
what
involved.
What they supposed to do?
They got evidence and knowledge of me making a movie about Governor O'Malley. All of them is hiding and protecting Governor O'Malley from his dirty politics.
But how can you say they hiding?
Because they had evidence and knowledge of a crime and did nothing. They left me in jail and it was a ha-ha moment. But
what they could have did?
What they could have did is produce the evidence. That I I gave them videos. Everything that I did on a daily basis, and I gave them a video of everything I did, and they have those videos. Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake has the video of what I did that day, and on that day I put that toilet in the Towson Courthouse on Super Bowl Sunday, February the 6th at 8 a.m. You understand? Not Monday morning. That toilet was sitting there for 24 hours before they called it a bomb. I never said it was a bomb. Schellenberger called it a bomb. Schellenberger need to go to jail. That's how the law's written. Let me finish writing the name so we don't have no misunderstandings. I don't want nobody left out the loop. All right? Mr. William Wells, he works for the Minority Affairs Division of the state of Maryland. All right? Frederick Billfield, the commissioner, the old commissioner, he in it too. Mary Pat Clark, Jack Young, Bill Henry, Mark Hardy, he worked for Bank of America. Carl Stokes, Senator James Boschini, Kathleen Pugh, Judge Pearson, Judge Bell. Senator Nathaniel McFadden, Senator Mikulski, Eric Holder, Congressman Rupersberger, John C. Fiastro, he's a state representative. Chief of the Baltimore Sun, Timothy E. Ryan, NAACP President Benjamin Jealous, Wendell K. Sutton, Christian Schaefer, ABC News, ABC 2, Richard Sher, ABC 2, Robert Lang, WBL, Charles Gibson, ABC, Judge Boris, Dwayne Gerald Davis Jr., my son, Waukegan Public Defender, Mr. Bailey, Governor Ehrlich, and President Barack Obama. Like I said, call me up.
President,
because President Barack Obama, here go the letter right here.
Well,
this says White House. Hold this for me, please. This says White House, correct?
That's what it say.
It says Dwayne G. Davis, right?
Yeah.
It says President Barack Obama, right? Right there, right? All these is people that signed this because they believe in what I was doing, because they wanted me to have a trial. All right? Right here it says, we hope your concerns are resolved to your satisfaction. Mr. President, Shorty ain't satisfied.
All right, Shorty. Hold your thought. Don't touch that dial, folks. We're going to get some calls. 410-481-1010. But I have to go back to Mr. Owens. Al, you still on? Any input you want to put in before I go to Mr. What's that name again?
Oh,
Phelps. Out. What's up? Yes, sir. You've been on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.